Hey, what's up, guys? Alex Perez here. It's that time of the week, your weekly fishing report, guys. And let's start off with just a couple reminders. Remember, guys, our White Perch Open tournament is next Sunday, August the 18th. The cutoff line for sign up is the 16th, which is that Friday. So make sure if you're gonna fish it or you're planning, to bring family and all that, make sure you sign up on our website at anglersnapolis.com. Make sure you do it before Friday, or Friday's the cutoff day. So make sure you get it in there. Now let's get to it, guys. Fishing report. What's going on? What's hot? The mackerel bite has been the talk in the town right now. Everybody wants to, get into some mackerel. You never really see them that much except this time of the year, and this year they're pretty hot. When I say hot, it's like, you're gonna catch a few, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. Mouth of Eastern Bay is the closest you're gonna get to them right here on our area. Eastern Bay, Thomas Point, south of Thomas Point, like we talked last week, and there's multiple ways to catch them. We talked about trolling, drone spoons, Clark spoons on planers, size 1s and 2s. The hot spot I'm gonna give you is troll that channel edge from Thomas Point down towards Chesapeake Beach. That area is gonna be pretty good if you're trolling. Now, if you're casting, you're gonna have to do a little more work, and your best area is gonna be the mouth of Eastern Bay, the north side of Poplar Island. Make sure you go on tide changes. You're gonna find, breaking fish. You will catch 200 little rockfish before you probably get a Spanish mackerel. Now, some of the lures we got to use, I'm pretty sure we showed you before, were the epoxy jigs, the GI jigs, rain minnow, or any kind of metal jig that you can throw and just burn it up. So those are going to be the hot spots for this area. Now, if you're south, we talk about the target ship down way below, like way south. We're talking about the mouth of the Potomac, Patuxent River, and that falls channel on the around Buoy 72 down south, and the mouth of the Choptank are going to be some of the areas to go check it out. Now, for you guys down south, the other talk of the town is Cobia. There's a lot more Cobia showing up in that south side by the target ship. You can chunk for them, drift eels, or you can side cast for them, and that's pretty good. There's a couple schools of red drum, that you're gonna find over there right now. You got to really kind of search for them, but they are there. All right, let's move up to the rockfish here in the Annapolis area, and the Bay Bridge pilings are still pretty hot. Most people are finding keeper-sized fish and a lot of undersized fish fishing the pilings. Best time of the day is going to be your morning right now. Morning bite has been doing better than your afternoon bite. Now, if you're fishing in the Severn River, there's a little bit of top water bite going on, not too crazy, but remember, it's just like anywhere else. It's going to be based in the morning or evening times. And some of the lures I'm going to show you here that most people have been using is the Chugging Spook, Super Spook there, bone color, or dark colors will work pretty good. Now, this is a classic here. This is a little bit different for you guys. This is just a teaser rig, pretty much. So what you're gonna have is you're gonna have little popper here. Right below it, you're gonna have a feather jig that's just gonna be kind of moving along as you pop this. Pretty much like a popping cork rig, but it's gonna have a hook on the popper. So if you get blow up on this, you'll hook the fish on it, and then you might even get a second fish on the teaser. So some of the areas for top water, if you want to try it out, is going to be like Hog Island and the Eastern Shore, like around the Kent Narrows area. That whole area there on that pretty much shoreline there on Kent Narrows will find you could find some fish that will hit top water. 7-foot knoll also, evening and morning times, has been pretty productive. And 7-foot knoll, it's right in the mouth of the Patapsco, and that's been pretty hot for live lining pretty much everything in that area. Just check your tides, make sure you have some good movement. You will find fish. Love Point's still holding strong over there, and Pedickery Point has actually been picking up. A lot of people have been talking more about Pedickery Point for your chumming bite and live lining bite, so make sure you check those areas out. Perch fishing, just going to the White Perch Open. Perch fishing is actually pretty good right now. Mouth of the creeks, fishing shaded areas, and make sure you find like hard bottom with oysters and all that, and you will find perch. One thing we've been talking about here in the past few weeks is the Cibecue Rig here. If you find, good water, 10-15 foot of water, you can just sit there over top of the oysters and just jig this up and down. You'll catch so much fish. I know a lot of guys have been sending us pictures of you guys catching a lot of fish on these rigs, and they work, believe me. Now, perch pounders, and one of my favorites here is the good old Tony spoon. Small size Tony there. A lot of people forget about that one. That will catch some big size perch. I mean, you can't go wrong with the perch pounder, but my personal experience, that little guy there around, any kind of rocks, just pull some of the bigger fish and even rockfish. So check those areas out. If you're surf fishing around the area, we heard good things about the Eastern Shore, Kent Arrow, especially around Romocoke. Guys fishing with crabs, peeler crabs and soft crabs from the shore there have been catching a good amount of rockfish. A lot of undersized fish, but a couple keepers in the evening time. So that's going to be like your best spot for shore fishing. Trolling wise, this time of the year that we're getting bluefish, this is going to be one of your better rigs, and this does not put a lot of drag. And as you can see, we have a double drop here with teaser spoons. This is going to be great. You can speed up even and catch some mackerel, some blues, and even rockfish. So this is going to be one great rig for you guys to try out there. So crabbing wise, still pretty much about the same. Pretty much crabbing, got a lot of reports of the Y River and Shipping Creek, guys catching bushel of crabs pretty much in like an hour in that area with racer clams. So everybody that we've been talking to said that it's been a morning thing, an afternoon. Just remember the heat. This weekend's going to be beautiful, guys, so make sure you guys get out there. It's going to be nice. 85 degrees, light winds, so take the kids, take the wife, take the dogs, and just go out there and fish. So that's it for your fishing report, guys. Make sure you sign up for the White Perch Open, and you guys have a good one.